You're bored, are you? Here, let me help you with that. 2 decades ago, I was SAH mom with 2 boys. After watching my SILs and other people's kids repeatedly tell their parents, "I'm bored," I came up with a plan. Every time any kid at my house ever whined, "I'm bored," I pulled out cleaning equipment and handed it off to them. Here ya go. There were a few blank stares as I explained in sunshine white tones. You're bored, so you can clean. My kids were fast learners. Their cousins weren't. The first time one of their cousins declared, "I'm bored," my kids yelped. No, it's funny how little I heard that phrase uttered whenever I watched people's kids. I did end up with a really clean house, though. Oh, the horror. Lol. My mom used the same trick. We never said we were bored in front of her again. Boredom is a gift of opportunity for the kid to find out what they want to do, to try things that might interest them. If the response to declaring boredom is a smorgasbord of entertaining choices, the kid never has to come up with their own ideas. By teaching her kids not to say bored out loud, she's teaching them to use their own resources to deal with boredom. Plus, they learn the valuable life skills of how to clean different parts of a house. It's a great way to handle complaints of boredom. We never asked what was for dinner. The response was, "I don't know. What are you making?" I believe there are certain magical phrases that cast doom upon the person who said it. There's the obvious "what could go wrong?", which is a random dice roll of doom. Another is "I'll just put this in a safe place," which opens a portal to another dimension, enveloping the item. And then there is "I'm bored," which invites the universe to make your life less boring by introducing something unpleasant to take your mind off your boredom. Never in my entire life did I say, "I'm bored," and have someone surprise me with a trip to an amusement park, a hot fudge sundae, or an invitation to play video games. I have long since stopped saying, "I'm bored," out of fear of the repercussions. But mine responded with, "But that's boring too." Quote, "Ha ha ha ha, my parents had the same rule when my sibs and I were growing up. We had a chore chart that changed every Saturday and lasted the week. If we dared complain about being bored, we were given an extra chore to entertain us. LMAO. My mate's mom would pull a drawer out, dump the clothes on the floor and say, 'Well, you're not going to be bored now.' There were no snacks or meals until the clothes were neatly back away. They're both departed now, so thank you for the sweet memory." I work in a cabin with 10 little boys who are in the Department for Family Protective Services program, and I am so going to use this. I never once said that I was bored in front of my mom. She would most definitely give me a chore to do. Bored was a dirty word as far as we kids were concerned. I'm 36 and I can drop F-bombs all day. I still cannot say the word bored out loud. My mother will somehow still hear me and show up with a broom or a bottle of Windex. Got time to lean, got time to clean. My great-aunt, a teacher, did this to me once. And although I didn't really understand it until I became a parent, I always thought twice about complaining about boredom after that. There is always something to do, even if it's not something you like. At no time while my daughter was a kid was I ever bored. At some point when she reached her teens, I got bored once and it freaked me the heck out. So I went and cleansed something. Oh my goodness. No boredom allowed. My mom's reply was, "Only boring people get bored." My mom would just ask if I wanted her to find me something to do. Me, "No thanks, just thought of something. Lol." My mom did this to my brother and I growing up. After a while, I never used that phrase again. Even as an adult, I will not say, "I'm bored," when managers are like, "If you need projects, come talk to us." I never do. I am stealing this idea. My sponsor in recovery used this on me, and I use it with my sponsees. Whenever those magic words are spoken, a new homework assignment proper for the stage or step that the sponsor is working comes out. Chuckle. Some sponsees get their step work done in record time before they figure it out. Isn't this common knowledge? Myself and everyone I knew grew hearing that. Oh yeah, my son learned very early to never say he's bored lol. I would just pull out a task list a mile long and make him choose a few things to cure the boredom. I like the story, but it's not malicious compliance. This is so funny. I think this is perfectly fine, but I'm imagining a much less warm reception on the insane parents or teenager sub. Tears of joy.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.